Wow. What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything.
Hang on, baby.
Hang on. I need to get it a bit cosy.
I need.
Etch.
Might actually get cosy. There's a blanket next to you if you want it.
I want a blanket.
I don't want a blanket.
I don't know what I want. I just want to snuggle down a bit.
Sometimes I feel really fucking old when I looked at myself in the mirror. In the mirror.
Not the mirror.
Yeah, I was looking in the mirror and I was like, damn, you look fucking old.
I feel like that's what my mum was getting at earlier.
What, that you look old? It's rude.
Yeah.
Although I still don't think we look like the Golden Girls.
No.
Not yet. Do you think you're going to cut your hair short and curl it like old people?
No, I don't want a perm. Not short perm, that's terrible.
You want a long perm? That's fucking Roman noodles.
I had a perm before, but it was a loose perm.
I had a perm back in the day.
I think I was about 10.
I think I was about 16. Yeah. And I was bleached, well, kind of like an orange blonde, to be honest. Looking back at pictures. In my head it was blonde, but it was not blonde. And then I keep thinking of doing, so like a centre part here, taking this section here, and then a small section underneath that, and then putting stripper on it to make it lighter. Not too light, but just like kind of near where you're at, just to have a bit of depth and colour and something different. I'm bored.
What, just patches?
Yeah, like 2 patches of colour.
What, just a patch here and a patch there?
Yeah, let me show you what it looks like. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Just random patch?
Random patches.
2 random patches?
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds
Crazy.
unfinished.
Yes. How do you spell pat? If only I could spell.
Patch, patch.
P-A-T-C-H.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of what it is. So that patch would be there, and then I'd have one peekaboo patch there. Okay. So that's the general gist.
Okay.
Will I do it? Who knows? Depends if I go on one. You know what I'm like. How bored I get over Christmas break.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
What? Okay.
So this is, are we doing this on Christmas Day or New Year's Day?
Who what?
Releasing this one. So I'm assuming the most grossest one is Christmas and New Year finale. Did we do, yeah, this was New Year's Day last time, What's Been Inside Me. So do you want to mix it up and put it on Christmas Day? You can say Happy Christmas to everyone. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because you're like, okay.
What are you going on about?
Yeah?
Yeah, fine.
Fine. Hello everyone and welcome to Middle-Aged Opinion. I'm your host Ellie.
And I'm your host Emily, and today we are looking at what's been inside you.
Yeah.
Not me. Nothing's been inside me.
I've spoken about what's been inside me.
What's been inside me is the title of
Now,
this
if you
one.
want to talk about what I want inside me, that's a different kind of podcast.
Yeah, it's none of your business.
Henry Cavill, Thor. I think I've mentioned this once or twice before on the podcast. Do you like any of the Avengers?
I thought.
Thor. What about Captain America?
Yeah, like Captain America.
Iron
like Tony
Man.
Stark, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a bit of Stark.
The Hulk.
Actually, yes, I really do.
So do I. As the Hulk, though.
No.
My stomach. Yeah. Well, my stomach got excited then. Yeah.
No, the scientist, what's his name?
Banner. Bruce Banner.
Yeah, I would.
It's sad that I know that. That's how much I like the Avengers. Who else is
we
there?
said
Who
this
we
the other
forgetting?
day.
Oh, what about Hawkeye? I'm alright.
Least favourite, probably.
Is that the one that flies, or is that bow and arrow?
Bow and arrow.
What's the one that flies?
The
The new Captain America.
Kestrel or something.
Yeah, nah. Oh,
Yeah,
Black
he's-
Panther. He was gorgeous.
It was lovely.
And his enemy. He was good looking as well. Yeah, he was. The one that he went up against.
Yeah.
Oh, he was. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough of what I want inside me.
I don't know. I can't remember who we were talking about at work the other day. Like, very inappropriate because we were in the playground, but I told him that I'd run up it twice. I was like, I don't feel like we should talk about this in here.
Oh, I'm trying to think of who.
I can't think who we were talking about.
Well, if you've run up him twice, it's got to be someone quite remarkable.
I can't remember who we were talking about.
Because you're going back for seconds.
I can't remember who it was. I was just in the moment.
You were like, yeah, I've run up that
Yeah.
twice.
Twice.
Back down and back up again.
Yeah, up that, down it.
Yeah. I said to you earlier I'd climb Henry Cavill like a tree. Timber! Anywho, did I introduce?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you need to say Happy Christmas.
So, today is Christmas. No, it's not. Is it day? Christmas Day today? I don't
Let
know
me
what
tell
day it
you,
is.
today is... Right, so it is the day before Christmas Day. So
Christmas
it's
Eve.
Boxing Day. No, Christmas Eve.
Fucking hell. Christmas Eve, people.
You know why Boxing Day's on my mind? Because Stranger Things.
Oh, I've not even think about it. The 27th is when I'm allowed to watch that.
Feels like a you problem.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I'll just start sending you voice notes.
No, I've already watched the beginning, so don't.
The beginning of what?
It's already released like 4
For what?
episodes.
Yeah, but that's part 1. I'm talking about Boxing Day. 4 more are coming out.
Yeah, I haven't watched those yet.
Yeah, I watched the 4 that you've watched.
Yeah.
And then New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve. Either or I'll be watching that as well. That's what I'll be doing. Yeah, so tell them what we're doing today. Or have you?
Today, I feel like I've already told you that
I
we're
got
going to
carried
talk about
away.
what's inside you.
Yes, that's right.
What has been inside you.
Yeah.
Um,
And why, a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of why. Why are you doing that? But a little bit of, you do you.
Mm-hmm.
Safely.
Go on, you go.
Right.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
I peed in my girlfriend's butt with unforeseen circumstances and consequences. After a few months of observation, I've concluded that the reaction I get to my story defines who people are. Some of my people think this is hilarious and some think it's disgusting. As fair warning, this is sexually explicit. I don't know whether to add a trigger warning. I make no excuses nor apologies, but I am an absolute pervert. Outside of children and dead things, there's nothing that I haven't tried. Finding a partner as kinky as I am was difficult there for a while, and most women would go only so far before the line was drawn. One even broke up with me for one particular reason. Luckily, I eventually came across a website called FetLife, where you can talk about fetishes and meet people in your local area. I met the most wonderful woman who was into many things that I was into. One of those things is anal gapping. I didn't even know it was a thing. Where you stretch the anus as wide as possible. I love having it done to myself and can take a very large dildo. We are both also into water sports, and I've always wanted to try urinating into someone else's anus. By this point, my girlfriend is 6 months pregnant, so that just adds to the dirtiness and arousal for me. As far as this kind of play goes, it's really not that advanced or anything interesting. At a party a few years ago, one guy filled his partner's hole with breakfast cereal.
At a party.
Yeah. Filled his partner's hole with breakfast cereal. Hold on, I've lost where I am. And ate it out of him. So a little urine is easy. So we thought. We used butt plugs and an anal ring to stretch her hole.
Sorry.
Getting her nice and wide. Plenty of lubricant and saliva is used. And my girlfriend is ready. One important thing here is that the ends of the butt plug had feces on. Something we usually ignore. Luckily, I managed to stay semi-flaccid as I couldn't piss hard. This was a big worry, and I had drunk a lot of water. I began the stream into what isn't a difficult target. Her anus fills with my urine, and my girlfriend loves the feeling. Playing with herself. Success! I'm feeling pretty good and go down to lick from behind when she lets out a massive fart. The anal ring, which was metal, flies at me. It's not that forceful and didn't hurt. It's not some kind of weird Looney Tunes, thankfully. But what follows is a gush of shit piss water. We weren't expecting shark play, so we hadn't put any plastic sheets down. We intended to plug her up, and then after some sex, she'd release it in the bathroom. She's completely shocked by what's happened and starts to move around to put her hand over her anus and get off the bed. She later told me in her panic she was going to run to the toilet. This of course didn't work. Shitty piss on both of us, on the bed, on the floor, wardrobe, mirror, I mean everywhere. We eventually had sex in the mess, because when I got over the shock, I was so hard as a rock. But the mess was a nightmare to clean up the next morning. Even opening a window didn't help get rid of the smell for some time. Lessons, folk. Always clean your arse out properly. Okay. Go on. I was quite disturbed by this one. But what do you think of that? Not something you want to try? What was the worst part for you? For me, it was the whole thing.
I'm under the impression that they do, this is what they dabble in.
Yes, this is their thing.
For them to play with the arsehole,
yeah,
and not think that any shit would be involved, I find bizarre.
Well,
why? Yeah, no.
You could like emanate yourself, couldn't you, before arse play? So there is.
I don't care how much prep you put into that. There is still shit. That poop and butts are, they're together.
So it's a no for you. And she was pregnant. I don't feel.
I've got enough. I don't know what I've got.
I don't feel like this is very safe play. This doesn't feel. But I didn't even know it was a thing. So like these stretchers. Apparently they're like earring things. Like people stretch their ears. I can only assume that people are stretching their butt holes.
I didn't realise they were putting things in to keep it stretched.
Me neither. I had no idea that was even a thing until this story.
And then using it as a fucking bowl for your cereal.
I mean,
she's going to have serious head rush because that's blood to she's got to be upside down for that.
Why?
Or
What?
I mean, how? What? Unless she's super duper stretching, she's like on her back and her knees are by her.
So
I
the plan was.
I can't see how this is positioned.
No, but what I'm confused about. So the plan was to fill her butt with your piss via
And
a
then
stretch ring.
drink it?
No, then plug it. Oh, sorry.
They've got
Then
they
plug
must
it, and then I'm assuming
to
then have
leave it
sex.
in there, so she's wishy washy.
Yeah,
in there.
to have sex, knowing that the piss is in there is arousing. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, babe. I didn't even know it was a thing, but it just goes to show that people...
then she's going to go to the toilet and gush.
People will literally put anything up their arse. I'm assuming so, making him aroused. It's in my stomach. Right, there are only 4 comments. And these 2 idiots are having a kid, is the first comment. The second is, what the fuck? The third is, okay. And then the 4th is, this is awesome. Nothing I would find arousing, but shit's hilarious nevertheless.
I'm really sorry, but this girl is going to have a baby,
Yeah.
and forever sneeze and piss herself.
I
Because
think so.
how stretched out her body sounds.
I don't know what the deal is, because I know it's like, we've discussed this before, it's like an elastic band, but when does it come to the point when the elastic band snaps?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have like a whole...
you sneeze and you
like a
shit your
prolapse
pants.
bowel. Because it can happen in the womb, like you can have a prolapse womb, and that's generally, I'm assuming, to do with the usage. Like, if you have big kids and stuff, that can happen as you get older, because the muscles become weak. But that was quite disturbing, wasn't it? I knew you'd like it. We've read some proper fucking gross shit tonight. It's too much. Over to you.
Sadly, I also have gone with, for my first one, to do with pee.
Okay. It's like a thing.
So my one is, my husband peed while he was inside me.
As you do.
Now, from the title, it doesn't sound like it was done on purpose, like yours, but let's just find out. I don't know if I want to know.
I kind of want to know.
This is so embarrassing, so I'm going anonymous. I won't mention names or ages here. My husband literally peed inside of me last night while we were having intercourse.
Okay.
It freaked me out and I didn't know how to handle it. It was just so weird, and I really can't put it into words how I feel, but I do want to point out that I'm upset because he previously told me about trying to do it and I had already said no. But he went ahead and did it. I was completely caught off guard. I did not agree to this weird experience, and I definitely didn't enjoy it. We had an argument and he said I killed the fun with my reaction, but he already knew how I felt about it. He's still hung up on the fight, saying I overreacted for no good reason at all. But I don't know. I found it really unpleasant and just weird.
That's a complete violation.
Massively.
Because she said, don't do that. He said, I wanted to piss in you tonight. And she went, don't do that. That's not my thing at all. So he's completely violated her. I don't know if any problems can occur, because it's going to throw off your pH level. But I'm actually interested to know
I think peeing in the vagina is, you're going to really upset the pH balance. You're going to end up with like thrush or whatever, or possibly something worse. But I'm not sure about anal peeing, because obviously your vagina and your butt is different.
I think the butt is more self-cleaning, isn't it? Because you're obviously expelling
vagina
the
is
waste.
self-cleaning, but when you're putting in toxins that your body naturally
is getting rid of, and those toxins wouldn't be in,
and they're not her toxins either.
Here we go. Yes, there is a risk of vaginal infection and irritation from man peeing in the vagina, which can lead to problems. pH balance, which we spoke about. Infections from bacteria. While urine is healthy in people, it generally considered close to sterile. This is not free from bacteria. Sexually transmitted infection, irritation, discomfort, and increased risk during pregnancy. Mate, unless you've got consent like that first couple we read about, you've got no business.
Yeah, no business.
Peeing, and it really, anything, oh, you didn't plug it in. It doesn't matter. I've just noticed. Yeah, you better have pressed record.
Yes, I did, because I waited. Don't you do that?
Yeah, unless you and your partner have discussed things sexually before, you've got no business doing it to anybody without consent, mate. Dirty piece of shit. Go on.
You killed the mood. I would have thought him pissing in your vagina against your will would do that.
Right.
Maybe I'm weird.
No.
Totally mood killer. 10,000%. Or 100,000%. There are lots of zeros there.
Yeah.
Sounds like a form of sexual assault to me.
Right.
You told him no and he did it anyway.
Right.
Here, I thought I was going to read that it was an accident, but no.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree. It had been discussed and she had said no. I also thought it was maybe an accident, but no. I would be seriously questioning this relationship.
Got no boundaries?
No. Hopefully they don't have kids, so the decision is easier. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Well, yeah, she killed the mood because her husband can't come to terms with the fact that what he did was essentially rape. He asked prior for her consent to perform this act. She said no, so he did it anyways, despite knowing what no means.
I don't think rape, I think sexual assault. Rape is because she consented to having sex. She did not consent to having piss inside her. There is a difference there, right? I'm not saying what he did was right. I believe it's assault, but I do not believe it was rape.
For the record, OP, I am being a little sarcastic in the sense that you did not ruin anything. What your husband did was wrong. I get kinks are varied and kink shaming sucks, sure, but forcing your kink on an unwilling partner, married or not, is still rape. Fuck dude, I'm sure if you expressed an interest in pegging him, he would suddenly know what consent means.
I need to know what pegging is.
It's to do with the butt, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm glad you know.
I think it's a thumb up the bum or a finger up the bum.
Pegging sex, yeah? Pegging porn videos. Right. If you peg a person, you make a judgment about them. I don't peg him as a message. No,
that's slang crap.
Anyway, moving on. Right, ready? What is the largest object someone has put up their butt? Okay.
Honestly, these
are they bad?
Pee on his face when he's asleep.
It's disgusting.
People are so mad.
Well, because it was out of order. It was out of line. Right, you ready? What is the largest object someone has put up their butt? First comment doesn't count in my opinion, but I'll read it. This guy who fell out of a building in Paris and landed butt first on a metal pole and impaled himself. They were able to get him off, but he died several hours later in hospital. Don't think it really counts, but it did go straight up his arse, so I'm going to give it half a point. Okay? Next one. Probably that dude that taped himself getting fucked by a horse, then died from massive internal trauma. He deserved that. 2 raccoons
2 whole raccoons?
2 whole raccoons.
Up someone's butt?
Yeah. I don't know if they were dead or alive. It doesn't specify.
I mean, I'm saying up someone's butt, but like...
A lot of people have no problem fitting a whole head up there. I'm becoming fascinated with people's butthole, man, because no. Saw a lady sit on a traffic cone. Obviously not the whole thing, but more than one would expect. Depending on the weather, we're looking at a length of girth or just generally something large for length. The horse dick guy is probably up there, but I've seen like 3 foot super flexible skinny dildo get up there before. Okay, I mean, the fuck. I've seen a video where someone put basketballs in their butthole. How?
Large. That's
How?
large.
A mayonnaise jar. Someone said, ask your mum.
That's you. You writ that.
I didn't.
Your mum is your answer always.
Your mum. I
mum.
said that. Who did I say that in front of in class? And they were like, I was like, is it your mum? And then the teacher said something, Tony said something, and I went, that's what she said. And then Jamie was like, and I was like, it just makes it funnier for me because I feel like I'm incorrigible. If someone starts laughing, then I'm like,
and this one time.
Oh dear.
Fucking hell.
Okay, go on. I've got another
Okay.
story after this.
Nurses, has any patient come in for a rectal foreign body
Of
removal
course they have.
and just straight up told the truth about how it got there?
Oh, fair play. Because they all normally fall, don't
Yeah,
they?
everyone falls.
Falling over.
I'm sure there are plenty of threads with the funniest excuses given, but I want to know if people ever just admit
I was
that
horny.
they intentionally shove something up their arse and now it's
Stuck.
First one, yeah, I worked for BCBS and interviewed ED notes to determine claim payment. Cucumber broke off and cherries too small to grab.
Okay, fair play. Why the cherries though? I get the cucumber.
And cherries.
It was obviously overripe.
Yes, about half the time in my experience, when I was brand new and working triage for about the second time, a guy came in and stood next to the desk. I asked him to have a seat and he said, I'd rather stand, thanks. I asked why he had to come to hospital. He reached into a pocket, pulled out a small crystal tea light holder and plonked it on the counter. He said, I've got another one just like this up my arse. I asked how it got there. He said, it was a really good party and we had a lot to drink.
You imagine coming in, baby, where's the other tea light? Shut my butt. Can you just imagine? Okay.
Someone says in response, that's a lot of foresight to bring another one as a visual aid.
To be fair, at least they can know whether they can grab it or
Like,
not.
We're looking for one of these.
Yeah. Has anyone
There might be
seen
something
it?
else, but this is
Yeah.
the one I want you to find.
It's definitely inside me. I just don't know where.
He had a lot of time to plan ahead. It had been there for 3 days.
No, can shit it out.
Oh no.
He needs to work on anal stretching.
I wondered
That's
why
really-
he sounded so sober. Lol, sounds like indeed it was a good time.
It's disgusting. Go on.
I was going to read this one. I'm way out of the left field here, but I live in conservative sex and shame Central America, and we've had some parents outright admit, usually in a bit of a panic, yep, we were messing around with random house objects not intended for sex substitution,
Right.
and now strange pregnancy symptoms concerns had happened. Is that why unexpected outcome, probably unrelated to any of the stuff, happened? No, sweet summer children, you didn't develop preeclampsia
Preeclampsia.
from using the shampoo bottle, summer squash, or the other items as adult toys. Your baby was a preemie because you tried pegging. It's possible a good orgasm and a lot of nipple play might have made labour progress, but only if it was going to happen anyway. Y'all didn't nothing wrong, and here's some ideas for safe grown-up intimacy play next time, after mum's doctor has given her the go-ahead, and you'll have deceived what contraception to use.
Okay. Pegging is an anal sex act in which a woman penetrates a man's anus with a strap-on dildo. The term was established by Dan, whatever his face is, in 2001. Pegging has become more visible in the 21st century through sex education. Are they teaching that to children? Feminist and queer theory, mainstream media, discussions about pegging often deals with gender roles, power. No.
No,
No.
I don't think it's been taught in school.
I hope not, because that's very inappropriate. When daddy's naughty,
Mummy pegs him.
I don't know what the word's about either.
Pegging.
Pegging is...
I thought it was insertion to a man's anus
Well,
by,
you were right.
by a woman, but I actually thought it was the insertion of a finger or whatever, and the rapid pulling out of
Said
when
item
he's about
to come.
to create a heightened.
I didn't...
That's what I thought pegging was.
So her fucking him with a strap-on dildo has made her go into premature labour. That's what this doctor's saying.
No, he was doing basically
Fucking
doing
her.
to her, and they thought
In
that
her
was part-
arse.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Then it wouldn't be called pegging, would it? It would be called anal.
oh yeah, it sounds like they were like, well, there are safer ways to do stuff, but I'm gonna just do one more.
Okay.
Yeah, had a guy come in with a 36.8 inch long metal rod with a 4-inch wide hook on it.
No.
He was honest about why he did it. He also drove over 20 miles down a dirt road with his arse hanging out of the door to get to
Sideways.
the phone to call an ambulance. Think of a fire poker with a metal hook on it. He surprisingly did not leave with an ostomy. Also, I have to mention my guy with 4.9 inch carrots in his rectum, and only 2 could be removed, so he needed surgery.
To grow the other
He
one.
left AMA because I wouldn't give him a single slice of cheese.
What?
Dude couldn't understand. I don't have any fucking cheese. It's 3 a.m. Even if you weren't NPO. He was asking for cheese and she didn't have any.
I
so he
wouldn't
left.
trust him with any cheese. I no longer trust this man with fruits or vegetables.
What the fuck? I said, man, you could end up needing emergency surgery and end up with a colostomy. Showing him pictures, I said, you want to shit in a bag for potentially the rest of your life for 1 slice of cheese. Man said, yeah, I do, and left. Wow.
Dickhead, mate.
Wow.
What was I going to say to you? Imagine his wife. Mark, we had 7 carrots. I've only got 2 left. Where are the carrots, Mark? Up my butt. They're up my butt. No. Fucking no. Right. Another gross story coming in. I've been putting things up my arse since I was 11. My dad found out when I was 14 from full confession. When I was younger, I was a sex deviant. I mean, I still am, but since starting therapy, I now realise it was actually pretty odd for an 11-year-old me to be putting pencils up my arse. By the time I was 14, I had graduated to golf balls. Issue is, golf balls don't have anything to grip onto, and my little teen arsehole decided to swallow them motherfuckers up like a Hoover sucking up a marble. He literally put...
Wow.
5 minutes had passed and I still have a golf ball inside me. I began to panic, thinking I'd have to go to the hospital. I did the only thing that made sense for a 14-year-old. I told my dad that I put a golf ball up my arse. To be fair, my dad, he didn't have much of a reaction. He just told me to go and shit it out. It was a response that I had thought about for a while. It seemed odd that he wasn't grossed out or embarrassed. A couple of years later, when I was 16, I went into the bathroom about to have another one of my degrading masturbation sessions, and I accidentally knocked my dad's dressing gown off the door hanger. Out fell a black object. I picked it up, and as I was about to put it back, I realised it was a fucking prostate massager. I was now holding my father's prostate massager, something that had been inside of my father's anus. I let out a scream that could only be described as if you were a teenage boy at boarding school that had just been looked at by Jimmy Savile. Coming up the driveway, I flung it across the room, got in the shower as fast as I could. At least I know why my dad didn't freak out about the golf ball. It runs in the family, like father, like son. Oh, Kay, what do you think about that? You don't know what to say. It's fucking gobsmacking, innit? So the top comment says, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
The second comment says, never breed. Someone said hot.
Oh my god.
Someone asked if they're British.
Such a British thing to do.
And then someone said, what?
Yeah.
Sorry,
did we get the golf ball
yes,
removed?
he shut out the golf ball.
I mean, that must have been fucking painful.
I don't know. Is it not the same? I don't know. How big is a golf ball?
I mean, but it's solid.
Yeah.
And it's heavy.
Which probably helped with the coming out. I'll try later and let you know. I just think he's very young to be no.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he found why would his dad leave that on the back of the door?
Yeah, but it was in his
I don't
pocket,
care.
But
do you not grab up, like, I've put on Alfie and Harry's dressing gown before. Paul's.
I'll be honest, I have chucked my mum's on before. I would be
imagine a big
mortified.
massive dildo falls out or a butt plug.
I was like, oh fuck.
What would you do? Pick it up, put it back in there and never mention it again?
I would have took that off and put it back.
Yeah. Would you ever mention it?
No, I don't think I could.
No. You wouldn't.
I don't think I could.
You wouldn't.
I mean, I think that would have served me right for touching her stuff.
My stomach, man. Yeah, exactly. But this is what I mean, like, why leave it in there? Surely there's got to be a better place to put your fucking shit other than in your pockets where it could be found by your child. I wonder if the wife knows. Darling, what's this? It's my butt plug. I'm assuming that it goes in the arse, makes them come as they wank. Is that what that is? A prostate massager. I'm just curious.
I don't know.
I know I'm going to have to
know what a
Google.
prostate massager. In my head, I'm thinking it's the same thing as pegging, but
Prostate
it's not, is it? It's
massager.
it's a real thing.
The picture of someone's finger in his butt is a stimulation of the male prostate gland located below the bladder, technically down by intestines.
Typically done by inserting a lubricated glove finger into the rectum to apply gentle pressure, aiming to relieve.
Right, let's let's go shopping.
What?
Oh, there's nothing.
It's a finger.
It's because I've asked for meaning. There you go. What's that clip onto? My search history, man, is crazy.
Okay.
Prostate orgasm. It is. It's to make the man orgasm.
Okay.
Why would God put it up the butt? Can you not yawn when we talk about
sorry.
such gross things?
It's because I'm like that.
Gagging. Right, go on.
I'm like, oh. I mean, we're saying about me putting my mum's dressing gown on. Not that I've ever found anything in a dressing gown,
Yeah.
just to clarify that.
Yeah.
But could you imagine if I put my dad's dressing gown on and found that?
Oh, you'd be mortified. But you'd never be able to say anything.
Never ever. Not that I've ever done that either. I don't put my dad's dressing gown on. I have my mum's though. Anyways, I'm going to move on from that.
I would.
So this one is Surgeons of Reddit. What's the biggest foreign body you have ever seen or taken out of a person? I was a little bit concerned it was the same one as yours, but it isn't.
Okay.
The first thing was a full-size police flashlight. Still worked.
No.
Love toys still vibrating 4 hours later.
Okay.
What the fuck does that say?
Trichadosa.
Is that sausage? I don't know what that. A trichobenzor. I don't know. About the size of your head, extended to the colon, causing all of the small bowel to intercept at various points. I think H.P. Lovecraft described it best as the stretch of 1,000 opened graves.
The fuck?
My dad was an ER nurse in the 90s, said that one night EMS brought in some guy with a lava lamp stuck in his arse.
Fair play. I can visualise that.
I'm a vet. I pulled out an entire pool towel, an adult onesie, an entire leash, 8 rubber duckies,
And a partridge in a pear
an
tree.
air tag. Easy for them to figure out where it was when they realised it was missing, a pacifier with lanyard attached, a pair of underwear for each member, for a dog that lived with 5 people, and a rotting vertebrae from some other unknown animal causing an obstruction. Our patients could give the human rectal foreign body market a run for their money.
Dogs eat all kind of crap.
Yeah. So many good ones. One of my favourite was one of those giant Maglite flashlights, which was no worse for wear and worked great. Ugh.
The fuck, man?
Why don't you ask your mum? She would know. I don't know why, but your mum is infinitely funnier than your mum. Anyway, 6 foot piece of steel
Fuck's sake.
labour. Construction worker fell onto it.
Of course he did. Normal.
Not me, but my partner had to do an lap to remove a silicone baby out of someone's rectum. They took pictures, looked like they were performing a C-section.
Hilarious. What did they do? Put it up their arse in order to give birth to it? Come on now, people.
I'm not a surgeon, but I work with them. Biggest foreign object was a full-size shampoo bottle. Biggest non-foreign body was a 30-pound ovarian cyst. A fun fact about those cysts is it's not rare to find hair and teeth formed inside of them.
Ugh, it's fucking rank. No thanks.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that there.
I'd prefer to pull something out of someone's arse.
A pool noodle. Before you ask, I don't know how.
But how?
How?
That's me. But how?
An apple-size Pokeball figure.
Fucking hell, man. People stick anything up their arse. In fact, for you all, I have a list. Objects that I've shoved up my arse. Vibrators, dildos, pens, pencils, coins, pebbles, broomstick handle, fishing rod handle, umbrella handle, toothbrush handle, hockey stick handle, fingers, small glass jar, test tubes, screwdriver handle, stiff cocks, cigar, banana.
Cigar? Oh.
Cigar. I bet that just shattered.
Shattered and left a really dirty smell.
Nothing illegal or damaging or surprising. Here, cummy. Thank you for your experience. Cummy stick. Me deep into your hot flaming butt. Oh, put my cummy stick. Oh, my cummy stick. My object up into your arse is turning sexual. Here we go. Someone else. Oh, no. No. Just random shit. It was just a different list of weird shit. Lego bricks.
Oh.
Watch the video.
No, thank you.
Well, I'm not asking you to
I-
watch the
please no
video.
video.
Somebody has said watch the video. The fuck is wrong with people? So that was a lovely little list. You got any little ones?
I've got one more.
Okay, and then I'll find my last one.
Medical persons. What is the weirdest excuse you've been given by a patient for having a foreign object where it shouldn't be? I slipped and fell on my deodorant. Read a story about this sort of thing. A boy shows up, a doctor with a toy car stuffed up his nose. Doctor removed it. 15 minutes later, him and his dad are back at the doctor's office. This time his dad had the car removed from his nostril. Apparently on the way home he was trying to figure out how his son had got it stuck in there. That don't sound stupid.
Sorry, was it up his bum or arse?
Nostril.
Or nostril. What did he put in their car?
A car, but the dad was wondering how he got it in there, so tried it himself. I mean, that man should not have multiplied.
I'm not, no.
Dumb and Dumber.
Fucking, how'd you do that?
I read a case study years ago where a fellow had inserted a live eel up his rectum in order to cure constipation.
Fair play.
It did not work.
No, I'm surprised. I really would have thought that was going to work. The fuck is wrong with it? I hope it electrocuted him.
Oh, he got out of the shower, sat on the toilet, but the toilet seat cover was down and he didn't notice, and he supposedly slid off the toilet seat and onto the toilet brush handle, which was next to the toilet, which when you know where, which went you know where. A different patient got a carrot stuck beyond his rectum and couldn't get it back out. He said his girlfriend put it in during sexual play, but she didn't come into the ED with him.
No.
Wife used
Girlfriend, the blow up doll. Girlfriend, my girlfriend, just real life doll.
Wife used to work in the endoscopy.
Yeah, endoscopy
department, the ED.
Mm-hmm.
The person's excuse was they did a lot of cocaine last night, and in the morning their highlighter was missing. Doctor sent the scope up and couldn't find the highlighter either. Whole unopened beer bottle in the rectum. A friend said it would relieve constipation.
Okay.
Yeah, right, buddy. Just lay down and let me assess you. I'm 3 was an excuse I gave for having a wadded up foil gum wrapper in my nose.
Okay.
And that's all I've got.
Right, let me finish with these one. Nurses and doctors have read it. What is the strangest thing that you found inside a patient's body? I was talking to a nurse friend the other day and she told me that she once found a fork lodged up a woman's vajayjay.
Oh.
Where's the one I liked? Someone, no, hold on, that's not it. There we go. Worked in the ER for about a year and had a girl come in with abdominal pains. Turns out she had a 12-inch black dildo named Lucifer lost in her anus. I had a dream.
I like that it was named.
So do I. That's what I liked about it. I had a dream that my 4 little children would one day live in a nation where they would not be judged by the colour of their dildos, but by the contents of their anuses. I had a dream, that's it. We had to end with that one because it had a name. Thanks, guys. We hope you enjoyed.
Like, follow, subscribe. Enjoy Christmas.
Yeah. Happy Christmas. Are we the day before or after? Day before. Happy Christmas tomorrow, everyone.
Yeah. If you get any goodies, please don't lodge them too far
up your arse. If carrots go missing, check your husbands. Yeah, as you're getting the Christmas dinner ready, we hope that we're helping with that because it can be proper dull getting everything ready, right?
Yeah, and don't look at your Brussels and wonder how many you can get up your backside.
Yeah, step away from the Brussels. Although I feel like they'd be easy to pull out.
I just imagine if they got stuck, the smell.
Fair play. Fair play. Right.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Have a good one.
Bye.